Hello my fellow noobs. Jacob here with yet another string method. We are going on this chronologically and today's method is called endsWith. Let's get to it. The endsWith method determines whether a string ends with the characters of a specified string. If the string ends with the characters, the method returns true. If not, it returns false. We can optionally provide also the length of the string to search in. It is also important to mention that the method is case sensitive. Let's see what is the basic use case for this method in the example number 1. In this example, we have a string with a sentence in a variable. Its length is equal to 33. The first block of code shows the cases without specified optional argument length. This means that the default length of a variable is used. It is the same as if we wrote 33 as the second argument. Second block of code with the provided second argument confirms that. So far, all the results are positive. In the third block of code, we can see that our sentence neither ends with a question mark, nor it ends with lowercase word noobs. These are both false. But we are not limited only to alphabet, numbers and whitespace characters. We can also use emojis and any other special symbols as we like. There is a sentence with smiley emoji in the second example that shows how it works. Let's have a look. Again, I output the length of the sentence first, so it is obvious what is going on in the block of code below. As you can see, emojis don't cause any problems and are searchable as any other character. In the next example, I would like to focus again on the optional length parameter and possibilities it provides for us. Keep in mind that the whole time we are dealing with code units, not code points. That means it is possible to search using only part of the emoji or other symbol that consists of more than one code unit. There is a command line before each output explaining what part of string is used for search. By using optional argument length, we can effectively limit the search scope based on our needs. Explanation of how we got the Unicode hex values for both code units of facepalm emoji is provided at the top of example. It is out of scope of this method, so just take it as something that just is correct. But feel free to research it on your own if you are interested in knowing more. The examples themselves show us that the search and comparison is executed on the code unit level of detailness. That's obviously good, because it allows us to do more granular comparisons. The last example, example number 4, is an attempt to simulate real-life scenario. Let's say we have a system that logs visitors of dating site. Each visitor initiates a record being created in a log file with his or her name and a phrase introduced himself or herself based on the gender of the visitor. We might want to know how many males visited, for example. Of course, there are multiple other and probably better ways to do it, but let's say we are constrained to use this method. So let's see the code of the last example for today. So we have an array of records where each item is one row from a log file and we are interested in searching males. So our search phrase is the word himself at the end of each item in the array. We use a loop to go over each item in the array one by one. And we check using endsWith method whether the record is created by male visitor or not. and we output the result. Okay, so that was endsWith, and its use in more or less real-life scenarios. I think that's about it for today. As always, thanks a bunch for your attention, and I will be looking forward to seeing you in the next video.